Hello everyone, my name is LaZeR and welcome back to Train Simulator Classics. Now today we are going to be seeing how fast American locos are and then put them on the leaderboard to see, where their time stands. And we have two amazing American locomotives representing America. This is going to be exciting. So today we have got the Union Pacific 844, which is probably one of the only American locomotives that I actually do really like. And we have the New York Central Hudson, which to be honest, it's actually it's a different looking design, but it's still quite a cool one to look at, isn't it? It's one of those it's one of those steam engines where you look at it going, actually that's a really different design, but I quite like it. But the rules are still the same. We're going to put them on the racetrack and have them at 110% power and then do the race, and then we're going to see which American locomotive is faster, and then see how fast they actually are. And you guys get the idea by now. Like we've got a lap board, and the lap board, the lap times I should say, the lap times are getting quite full now. We've got quite a few locomotives on there, and we have all these excited people to see how fast these mighty American locos. That's what I like to call them, mighty American locomotives, because they are pretty beastly, aren't they? These American trains. It's just the sheer size of them. I mean, if I was I'm quite a short person. Oh, you're right, Tim. If I was quite a short person, which I am, I'd normally be about this high. So if I was looking up, these things are massive. So let's head over to the racetrack and start the programming at 110% power and see which locomotives out of these two are the fastest, and then put them on the lap board. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. And if you're new to the LaZeR YouTube channel, make sure you click that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on as well so you stay notified to the channel. It's just a click of a button. And I just looked at myself in the camera, I've got such a big mustache and beard, I might need to consider shaving, but ooh, I was thinking of growing it out, but the thing is, I do look a bit scruffy, don't I? And I just want to say, if I appear to look, sweaty or anything, it's because, you're not going to believe this, it's 27 degrees out there. It's really hot. And normally, I'd have this on, but because I'm recording a video, this makes a lot of noise, so I'm not going to turn it on during the process of recording. And yes, the fan is broken, because there's no cover on it, so it's very easy for me to get my hand stuck on there. Safety first here, guys. Haha. But I know in some countries you'll say, oh, 27 degrees. It's 60 here in America or something. I don't know. I don't know how hot it is in America, but I heard America is pretty hot. Or Australia or something. Australia's pretty hot. Or Spain. Spain's pretty hot. I mean, the UK isn't the hottest country, but for me, it's very hot today, and I'm very bothered. Oh, right. Let's get racing, I suppose. Cue the intro! Right, Mr. New York Hudson and the Union Pacific 844. Let's start the programming. So, the Union Pacific 844 is engine at number 2, and you are going to be on platform 1. And let's have you at 110% power. And engine number 1, which is the New York Central Hudson, we're going to have you on platform 3. And then have you at Bosh Bosh at 110% power as well. And there you go, programming done. And as always, I'm going to be driving the Superclass 47. I forgot how ridiculous this thing is. I think we'll have it about there for the starter, I think. Very nice. Right, let's start the race. So, who do you think who's going to win, my friends? Leave your answer in the comment section down below as well. Let me know who do you think is going to win. Is it either the Union Pacific 844 or the New York Central Hudson? And, we have had experience with these two engines, or both these engines are pretty fast. But let me know who you think is going to win. Put your answer in the comment section down below right now. I want to see who you think is going to win, because knowing me, you guys know me, I have no idea who's going to win. I do these as they actually happen. I don't know who's going to win until afterwards when I time them, because I always time them. Right, so let's click play. Are you sure you want to start the race? That's what it should say on the front. It says, "Are you sure you want to start this race?" I think that's can Can I, instead of saying save changes to this current scenario, like, can I find a way to edit that and like put like, are you sure you're ready to race? And we'll click yes. Like, I'll do something in the edit, see if I can try and like pull something off. I think I can. But anyway, let's click yes. We're ready to race. And away they go. Oh, they're blowing their whistle. That's awesome. So the Union Pacific 844 and New York Central Hudson are away. Right, let's get the Superclass 47. Oh, I forgot the controls are different because I'm not playing Train Sim World 2, I'm playing Train Simulator Classics. So, Union Pacific 844 is a very slow start. The New York Central Hudson has got a very speedy start, hasn't it? So how fast is it going? Let's see if we try and sync speed. We're doing about, well, I'm doing 85-ish, 87, 90, doing 100 miles per hour. Is it doing 101? It is doing about, I think it's doing about 102 miles per hour. But the Union Pacific 844, I can't even see it, is all the way back there. Not good. I hope the Union Pacific 844 can catch up because it does look very cool from a distance. Okay, so we're entering the first corner. Union Pacific, not Union Pacific. What am I saying? Union Pacific. The New York Central Hudson. Sorry, New York Central. I'll just call you. Can I just call you NYC? That's basically how to shorten a name. So we're doing 103 miles per hour. So because we are perfectly in sync right now, it's very nice. So let's apply our brakes and put the train in reverse. And I need to find out how fast the Union Pacific 844 is doing. I need to remember these names. So where is the Union Pacific 844? There it is. Apply our brakes, put the train in forward, and let's link up our speed. So accelerate just a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, it's not doing it. It's not doing it in the 100 zone, unfortunately. That's not good. But hopefully it might speed up. We don't know because we're doing about 80, I think, should we say that the Union Pacific 844 is doing about 88 miles per hour? I think that's a safe way of putting that, I suppose. Yeah, just to be safe, we're doing about 88 miles per hour for the Union Pacific 844. I thought it would be faster than that. That's very interesting. Or maybe it'll catch up at the end. We don't know. Because with these races, it's not really how you start, it's, well, actually, basically is how you start, but it's also how you finish as well. Because because the first engine to stop at the finish line is the winner. As I keep saying this like in every single race video I do. But for those of you who are actually new to the channel and just found this video and went, oh, this guy's interesting. This is what we do on the LaZeR YouTube channel. We do a lot of races, a lot of Train Sim World 2 stuff, basically anything train related. I even got a model railway behind me. If you're new to the channel, if you don't know what this is behind me, this is a model railway. So I even do like model reviews of trains. So it's not just Train Simulator, I do a lot of other cool stuff as well. That's why you should consider subscribing! In fact, I just checked the YouTube channel and we are 81,700 subscribers. Like, we're nearly at 82,000 subscribers. So that's why you should consider subscribing. Click subscribe, turn the notification on, and follow all my social media nonsense like Twitter, Instagram. I don't really do much on Instagram, but follow me anyway because why would you not like this guy? It's me. It's LaZeR. You should follow me on everything. It's fun. Anyway, let's get back to the race. Let's leave the Union Pacific 844 at its own and find out where the New York Hudson is. Where even is it? Oh wow, it is quite far. It's quite far away. I mean, look at me. We're doing like 300 miles per hour around a corner. Ooh, gotta be careful. I don't want to derail. Because if I do derail, that means the race will be over, and then I'll have to start all over again, and then I'll be doomed. So if we're doing like 309 miles per hour, look how ridiculous that Superclass 47 is. Whee! Oh, and there's the New York Hudson. Brake. How fast is she doing? Or it's doing? I always call them she's. A lot of people say, Oliver, why do you call them she's? I don't know. It's just the way I say stuff. It's still doing about 103 miles per hour. So, yeah, I think... I know it's a bit too soon to say, but I think the New York Central Hudson has got this in the bag. Although I might be wrong. I've been wrong many times, and it could be one of those occasions where I am wrong again. It happens a lot. I'm sorry, but I am so hot right now. I need to get some cool air. I'm going to put the fan on. Oh, that's nice. Oh. It is so hot. I know this is not the most practical thing in the world, but it is 27 degrees today and I'm melting. I need to get some cool air because I am roasting in this room. I might go out for a swim when I finish recording this video. But this fan does work, and it works really well. Okay, we're coming back into the city, so now it's the final stretch, I suppose. The final straight. The final straight. The New York Central Hudson has stopped accelerating now. Let's have a quick look on the map. So we are here with the New York Hudson, but where is the 844? It's very far behind. That's not good. So if we actually go on ahead, and we'll meet the New York Hudson at the finish line and the 844 when it gets here, because that is a long way. I'm not sure you guys can see this on the screen, but there's the New York Central Hudson. But if you look at the very far distance, you can actually see a little light. That light is the Union Pacific 844. That is nuts. But we have an obvious winner, and it's the New York Central Hudson. To be honest, I was not actually expecting that. I mean, I know this thing is fast, but I didn't know it'd win that well against the Union Pacific 844. So there's the finish line, and just park it right about there, I think. Very nice, very good. New York Central Hudson. They all sound the same. And the funny thing about American trains is the tenders are massive. Like if I could look above it, the tender is almost as big as the actual engine itself. That is so cool of how big the tenders are. That's a very cool thing about the American trains. They have such big tenders. And finally, the Union Pacific 844 finally at the finish line. Oh dear, it doesn't look very good, does it? It's leaking steam everywhere. But the sound effects on this is amazing. I do like the people who made this. I think it was Smokebox who made this. They did an amazing job on this engine. Fantastic. So park it next to the New York Hudson. There you go. Oh, she sounds very worn out, doesn't she? There you go. And stop. And a toot of the whistle. I like that. I like how it does a toot of the whistle. That's very clever. Obviously, the New York Central Hudson has won, but we now need to put these times on the lap board to see how well they've done. So let's head back to the studio and put their times on the lap board. That's what I meant to say. So back to the studio we go. Right, so here are the lap times. So because these are steam engines, we're looking around about the 10-minute times, the Black 5 and the 9F. So we're not expecting it to be too fast, the Class 37 or the Class 50. There's 8 minutes to almost 9 minutes. But the electric trains like the Bullet Train and the Eurostar, those are in 5-minute times. So and because these are steam engines, we're not expecting it to be that fast. But we'll just have a look and see where their time stands. Ooh. Who should we start with? Let's start with the Union Pacific 844. Let's have a look at her time and see where she stands on the leaderboard. So if we have a look at City of Chiro and Cloncastle, there's the 13-minute times and the Black 5, that's 10 minutes 46. The Union Pacific I can't speak. So the Union Pacific 844, her time was 12 minutes 12 seconds, 0.16. So that's in between City Chiro and the Black 5. That's very interesting. But the New York Central Hudson, now that was a lot quicker than the Union Pacific 844. But where does her time stand? Well, the New York Central Hudson did it in 9 minutes. So it's a quick one. 11 seconds, 0.7. So she's in between at the 9F and the Class 37. Ooh. So the New York Central Hudson is the fastest steam engine we've got on our leaderboard so far. God, it's so cool seeing all their their lap times and their speed and stuff, and see their names on a lap time. It's so cool. So there are the times. There's the lap board. Now next race we're gonna do that a lot of people have been asking me. They want to see Flying Scotsman on the leaderboard, and they want to see Mallard and Tornado and all the famous steam engines we have in Britain. and some other, you know, cool engines that, you know, I'm not going to say because, you know, it might spoil it. So, you know, shh, no, don't ruin any secrets, Oliver. But that concludes our video for today, my friends. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you click that subscribe button and, you know, turn the notification on as well. So, as I said before, you know, because, you know, you want to be notified when every time I upload a video. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!